All right, grant ecosystem. They said that your life-changing grant money is about to drop, but what if 10% of it is already missing before it even hits your bank account? This is surprising. You are aware of the new law of tax, and we are hoping that disbursement take place before January so that it will not be affected because 10% is going to remove deducted from the payment. But we wish disbursement starts as soon as possible so that we can avoid that particular deduction, which is very important. Now, have you ever felt like you are mm, taking one step forward, but the system pull you two step backward? That feelings of having money but watching it slip away. That is the reality of everyone waiting for grant disbursement this time around. But the big announcement is this: we have urgent news that imparts the final amount you will receive. And I need to clear up a major confusion because some people thought that the economic rule causing disbursement delay is the one causing disbursement delay, and we are just adjusted. I want to tell you that it is not true because the people who are in charge have not see the need to do the needful. So we are still expecting them to do the needful before January. You must stay close so that you have updated information in case there's any adjustment that you need to do on your own because these people might be funny and tricky sometimes. They might want to take advantage of you not knowing what to do, and they might use information to deprive you of what you are supposed to get. So, a new 10% withholding tax law is now active for everyone, NGOs and individuals. This law has talked about was talked about and is going to commence 2026. So I hope these grant people they are not going to use this one as a tools to delay disbursement because there is nothing they cannot do. They can go any extent to tell you that this is the reason why disbursement is not taking place. So I just wanted to be aware in case you hear any information like this that this is the reason why disbursement didn't take place, so that you know that they are playing other games which is not going to work. Now this law has been implemented and is going to kickstart January. So as soon as the grant money enter your bank account, if they did not disburse, because what I'm hearing, some people are saying January, 10% is going to be taken away from it automatically. But if you ask me, that is not a problem. 10% is not our problem. Our problem is let the money be disbursed. Let the government take away their 10% tax so that we can use the remaining one to enhance our businesses, deploy them to the areas that we need assist in terms of money. So 10% is not an issue. We as grant subscriber, we are not having problem with the 10%, but we are saying let them do the needful. Or they can disburse before January to avoid that 10% if need be. They should not take advantage of this and say this is the reason why disbursement is not taking place now or being postponed. Now, this is not a theory, it is what is happening now. The government is trying to push money out while also pushing some back. We must be realistic, be ready for both the grant disbursement and this 10% tax deduction. Do not shock when you see the final number. Like I said, we are not going to be disturbed by the 10%. We just want disbursement to take place so that we can move forward. Not a problem, 10%. Now, after a month of waiting and the frustration and doubt, is our long journey finally coming to an end? Is the promise of grant about to deliver on its value? You must understand that the people in charge has not come outside to give us and information. So we are still waiting for the authority to come outside and tell us what is the next move, why disbursement has not taken place, what happened to the original plan, because disbursement is supposed to kickstart on Monday. But here we are, nothing has happened. When I drop when I drop an update, somebody sent in the comment section, why am I in a hurry? That 24 hours is given, that we are still on a Monday, that I should wait till Tuesday. So I replied that person by telling him that we have exceeded on Monday. Today is Tuesday, so you that told me to not be faster than my shadow, have you been credited? And till now, he has not replied me. See, you must understand one thing you should understand is this: when people want to do the right thing, you don't need to force them. On their own, willingly they do it. But so far so good, it appears in the grant ecosystem we get people who don't have integrity. They just come outside and open their mouth and talk without backing it up with action. Like you all know that actions speak louder than words. If you ask me, if these people are not held accountable, they are not going to do the needful. That is why we grant subscribers need to stay together and speak with one voice, speak to the authority if need be, that these people should be held accountable for their action and inaction and for the damage they have caused in the grant ecosystem, which need to be fixed by the authority. Let's proceed. Now, we were told that our stakeholders were projected to receive their funds last night and today night. The schedule point directed to NGOs. All right. I have been on the phone all morning trying to confirm if the stakeholders have started receiving their money. As of right now, I cannot confirm any disbursement to stakeholders, but our hope stays strong. We must keep the faith that tonight is the night we all expect things to manifest, and the NGO should tell us what happened within Monday, Tuesday, and what is happening on Wednesday now, so that we know what to do and how we can position ourselves. Now, why do we all see things and we fail to do the needful as a grand subscriber? For how long do we have to endure and watch people playing with our intelligence and playing with our businesses, playing with our life and properties? It doesn't make sense. We should hold these people accountable. All right, hold your NGO accountable. Hold them accountable. Let them disburse what they promise, or those who bought slot should go back and ask for a refund. It is your right. They should not take us for granted. Why do we all keep quiet when we see things go bad? The ecosystem right now is on a sinking ship, and we are looking, hoping that somebody among us will come outside and bear the cat. But I can tell you, it's not going to happen. If we all did not put our hands together, nobody's going to bear the cat. We are the one that will bear the cat. So take note that the balls also fall on your shoulder for you to do the right thing, which is very important. In the grant community, there are groups relying on this grant to feed children or start a basic farm. When you take their money through extortion or by forcing them to buy slot, you are making the very people who are supposed to be helping, who are supposed to be helping. This is wrong if you ask me. All right? Why one and the only offense in this grant ecosystem is standing firmly against extortion. I sternly kick against it. And to all grant handlers and NGOs, stop taking money from the masses. Let the money that is coming go to the people who need it, like I said, you should go back and collect your money if you buy slot and disbursement has not got into your hand. Go back and return and ask for your refund of your money. We are finally diving into the season of disbursement because of what they promised. Stay focused. According to them, do not buy any more slots. I'm advising if you have already paid for one, let that one pay off first before you do or make any move, or go back and collect your money. Save your money and protect yourself, your funds from those who seek to extort you in the name of they have grant for you. Now, the grant is expected to drop starting from the NGOs yesterday night, but you must be prepared for the 10% in case they decided to remove it before January because these people might give you any excuse. So don't worry in case they deduct 10% from the money they are giving. So we expect the money to hit our account immediately. They can deduct the 10% because don't be surprised. I'm just telling you, don't be surprised. Now we are committed to give you the very latest confirmation. The seconds we hear it, we'll bring it to your doorstep. I promise you, I will not fail to update you if any stakeholders or NGO confirm they receive money. If you want the truth and only the truth about this grant, make sure you subscribe so that you'll be the first to uh, know what is happening in the grant ecosystem. I'm going to leave you right now so that you ponder into what I said. And don't forget that the comment section is open for us to have a conversation. Let me highlight what I said in this script so that you have a better understanding in case you want to leave your comment. I said that the immediate implementation of 10% withholding tax might be deducted from the grant they intend to give us. So don't be surprised in case they tell you they deduct 10% from the disbursement. And I said you should use the money one to do what you have to do to move on with your life. Let the money drop. We don't care if 10% is deducted from it. The second thing I talked about, the official expectation remains very, very important because we expect them to come and tell us what has happened between Monday and Tuesday so that we understand what we are going to do in case there's any information that's going to pass across. Now, disbursement was projected for stakeholders to happen starting from Monday and Tuesday, but here we have not gotten anything, so we are still waiting for them to come outside to let us know what is happening. All right, see you in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the update.